What's up? It's Three Toe, and we are back here with Ace Attorney now. I have an objection. Sure. Objection. Your Honor, I object. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? I don't know his case. I don't know. His case is perfect. Must exist. Bullet. What? What did you say? Nothing? Symbol must exist, but where? One took it. Seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from us, Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. We've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer, then tell us just who is this murderer. Still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the same bullet, but why? First of all, how would they have found it? Not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search the bullet? The murderer had to find it. Of course, there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is the murderer was cautious. The murderer was very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Or they've only taken one of the two shots fired. Oh, right. Fuck. The murderer didn't need to find it. Haven't got a clue. Wrong. The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. The murderer... What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene of the crime. But the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright. What do you mean? Well, for instance, maybe the bullet hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance, I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? Not like you could perform surgery right there, you know? Wait a second. The scream! Or just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So the time of the murder themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work. There's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yana Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murder came from outside. Yes. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. Pistol discharges the bullet. The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door, sees them inside. Sure, you truly are the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. I just thought of something really crazy. Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? It only mean one thing. Who was the murderer in the DL6 incident? He was the man who shot Gregory. It was Von Karma. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Say it. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Von Karma. Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The persecutor, the one standing right over there? You don't object? I see no need. Why, Honor, this is a ridiculous outburst with my objection? Yet you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why'd you take such a long vacation without any reason? You're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife? Or where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have a man testify. Find out who this doctor is. No use. I know Von Karma perhaps too well. Perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. No, he's. I can prevent. Oh, I can. You can't just pull bullets out yourself. Wait. That bullet has to be somewhere. Well, Mr. Wright, can you? All right, Von. I just have to produce the metal detector. They'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is the metal detector. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trial. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside of Von Karma. Is that impossible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. I refuse. You refuse? By refusing, this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside of you. Order. Order. Three orders. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. Statute of limitation runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Which Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. What does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Beep. Reacted some things inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? It was you! I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, that has nothing to do with this incident. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Right, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course you can't. You don't have any evidence, or any of the DL6 evidence, because you took it out of the records room yesterday. No proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? You linked the bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. Here's my final proof. That's a bullet. Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet here is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. You may recall the term came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with the weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other one, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma. Then we'll compare the bullets markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Mr. Von Karma? Scream. I've heard that scream before. I know. Help! I can't breathe. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. It's the scream. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth, only you would dare defy me? So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with the penalty on my record, and you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make kind of error. Never thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. Covered you for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized? Hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. Must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. Then was pushed back black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. Pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. And I was in pain. Horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on and the elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people in there, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge, what are you doing? Your job, bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor, you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Oh, I thought we were in a real pickle there. That's all. The court is adjourned. Well, I figured we'd have to lose a case, right? I thought somewhere. And I just don't see a world where we lose the last case. Are we just... I guess we are the ace attorneys after all. I thought for sure we were going to lose this one. I thought for sure that Edgeworth was going to be the murderer. That is all. This court is adjourned. My hands are all sweaty and clammy. I don't know why, but like my heart is pumping. My hands are sweaty. Almost like there were real stakes on the line. Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Carr looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. Gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. You're telling me. I was sure we'd had it. I know I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. It's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try. Thank you. I see. Thank you, right? You're welcome. Oh, it brings warmth to my heart. I didn't think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You gotta learn, Edgeworth. He's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. My salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Woo! I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take a little time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth. Congrats. I don't know how to say yo with the southern accent. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. Give up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Well, the sad face, Larry. What happened now? No, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. Fiance, she's gone. Live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you came along tonight too. My treat, pal. Well, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talking for prison food, right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. What's up? The envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money when always to celebrate. Or, people give money anyway to celebrate sometimes. It's 38 bucks, right? What weird amount. It's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick, was that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Edgeworth in school? No. Larry, it was you? What are you so surprised about, right? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. And he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I was never good at history. Yeah. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. Just gonna picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Well, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, Edgeworth? You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. What does this leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only known, I'd have become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the last time, I thought I might have killed my own father. Thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor, in part to punish myself. If I'd known the truth, I'd become a defense attorney. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. After that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoes took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this, a letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left you this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Bye? What time is it? First trains for the mountains have already left the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey, Nick, Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. Sorry being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Well, wait, what? I never thought I never could have saged Edgeworth. God, this is like, whew, 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 whew. Okay. The last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoes helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who can help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, I have evidence that you helped. What was... a bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to the DL6. But you're the one who rescued this last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you're the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. This is it. See you soon, Maya. Hiya. Thanks, Nick. God, I was doing that as a joke earlier, but God. My story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. God, what the... Same old crazy cast of characters. Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. You're right. Perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. I got a bad feeling about this. Wait, did I just finish the game? I might have. Hey, pal, my Edgeworth came down to the precinct to which... God. Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? What a good game! What a great game! Oh my god, and I have 2 more of these. I could, Nah, I haven't seen who, me? I've been working at the cheese shop. That's missing. I say, but she's not exactly the type you call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. This is... I don't... Was this... It couldn't have been the last... Was it? Oh, the defense attorney for whom you should know. We're taking over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. This is so good, dude. I'm speechless. Like, Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Oh, yes. Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Is this Maya? Is this Maya? I think it's Maya here in the credits. Phoenix Wright. He an actor? No, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. You know, there... I am like... So the last time I was this speechless, please announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure we owe that to Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh. I'm keeping my face out of public till the shadow's over. I don't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. The last game that led me this speechless was Danganronpa. Like, how do I put it into words? Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I want to visit but didn't have a long time to send her. Says she can't buy them where she is. Kind of the place she's living at anyway. So we're not Maya then. Who are we? Unless it's us talking to them. Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Talk Pink Princess, alright? But you know, I was in the studio the other day. And I saw her. Once saw the pink princess suit. What a dog. He was like kind of shocked for a boy of my tender age. Yeah, Danganronpa was the last game that left me this speech. It's like the emotions that this game and that game like makes you feel. Like, as I almost broke down into tears there a second ago. I'm trying to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, behind him there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. I really love that it's going back and we get to talk to everybody. And it's so good, dude. Oh. Oh. What a great game, dude. What a great fucking game. Brand new episode has been added. I think this is from the Phoenix Wright trilogy. I think Turnabout Goodbyes is the last one. Rise from the Ashes. Oh my god. Words cannot describe how I'm feeling. This game is just absolutely incredible. And the way it ended there. Well, like I said, I think Rise from the Ashes. I'm gonna Google search. So it looks like it was an additional case not added from this, but it was an extra case added. So that's that answer. But this game is great. I tried playing it years and years ago on the DS, and I just couldn't get into it. But then again, back at that point, I would never been able to get into Danganronpa either. And like, I'm so glad that I decided to revisit this game, because I bought it when it was on a Steam sale for like $5, something like that, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. If I don't like it, you know, because I didn't think I would, like if I don't like it, then it's only $5, right? But after this, I can say for certain that I would gladly pay the whole price of the game. It's so worth it. But anyway, for the meantime, thank you guys all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.